Welcome back to my channel. This is Amara Miracle Ndonofit Nichukuneke coming to you live this beautiful morning. How are you doing? How are you getting on? How are you coping with work, with family life, with whatever you do? Hope you're doing well. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, I am. So, click on the subscribe button first if you've not done that, because this is one place you need to be. A place where we will make your perfect plot become a reality. A place where you unlock your dream home one key at a time. You are welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the different types of land investments. The different types of land investments. All investments are not the same, and you need to know which is which so you can make the proper decision. The first land investments we'll talk about is agricultural land investments. This is having land for agricultural purposes or for rearing of animals, livestock rearing. This type of investment offers a stable long-term returns and other benefits from governments, like incentives from the government and subsidies. So you must not only buy land to build a house, you can buy land for agricultural purposes. Food is essential in every part of the world. People need food. People will keep needing food till like forever. So you getting land investments for agricultural purposes is a big plus to you, not just to build houses, but to have people farm it and then get your profits from it. And then livestock rearing. As food is essential, meat is essential. Oh God, I love meat. I love meat, I love meat, right? So we need the livestock. We need them to be reared. And they need places, they need open spaces, grazing grounds, and all that to be reared. So agricultural land investment is an investment that gives very high returns on the long term. And then there are a lot of government incentives and subsidies for people who are into agriculture and livestock rearing. And if you invest in that, you could be part of those subsidies and incentives. The next type of land investment is residential lands, which everyone knows. Building houses for residential purposes, where people will live, where you will live, apartments, housing developments. The demand for residential properties would always be high. So long as there are humans on God's earth, there would always be need for residential properties. So that is another good land investment in Nigeria. Another one is commercial land investments. This is where you have land and build offices, business complexes, industrial areas, retail centers. It yields substantial rental income and it has a capital appreciation. One of the major reasons why we encourage people to buy land is because land always appreciates. I've never had land depreciates. If you've heard, let me know. Do let me know, like in the comment section, let me know. I've never really heard that land depreciates. Maybe one or two things could go wrong at a season, and after that season, things realign and the land is appreciating just like that. In Nigeria, I know land appreciation is a major deal. Like land appreciates overnight. Why? Because there's still a lot of urbanization happening. There's still a lot of industrialization happening. So the government could just chook head in one place like this and build the roads. And then suddenly, all the lands in that place have become hundreds of millions. That's how it works. So there is land for commercial investments. There is land for industrial investments where you have warehouses, logistics, manufacturing areas, and with the growth of e-commerce and global trade, industrial properties are in high demands. Having warehouses where you stock stuff and things like that. You have recreational land investments. You can't even talk about that enough. A lot of cities, major cities in Nigeria, have no recreational places. They don't have. I know what I'm saying. They do not have recreational places. And we do not have parks. We do not have gardens. We do not have places where you can go and relax. And abroad, they have a lot of those things. You see, Nigerians, Africans generally, most times do not believe in chilling. They do not believe in relaxing and having fun. When I'm talking about fun, I'm not talking about clubbing, drinking, and all that. No. Just go to a garden, go to a park, go to a recreational facility, and just calm your head, watch nature, and be happy. Africans do not have that That's mindset, and it's time we grow it. But it cannot be grown if we don't have those spaces. Like someone like me that wants to, relax in a garden, fresh air, beautiful, beautiful scents, amazing scents from flowers and all that, they are not available. So imagine if you that is watching me, if you buy land in a place like Enugu State and you create such a facility, you make tons of profits because it's something people would always come to. People want places to go and relax. People don't want to stay in their houses day in, day out. So when you have those recreational facilities, it makes for a good investment. We have vacant land investments. You just get land that is vacant and leave it lying fallow. It will appreciate over time, and then you have flexibility with it for future development. So you can buy land, just leave it. You must not buy a land and develop it today. You might buy a land today. I have a friend who bought land for 800,000 somewhere in Enugu a few years ago. I think about 4 years. Is it up to 4 years? I don't know if it's up to 4 years. I think it's less than that. She bought the land for 800,000. Men and brethren, now, today, that land is 15 million. It's 15 million naira. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. Somewhere in Transekulu, that's where she bought the land for 800,000 just a few years ago. And today is 15 million and she's not even selling yet. So vacant lands is still vacant. She hasn't built anything on it yet. Vacant land investment is a thing in Nigeria. So let's talk about land banking. Is almost the same thing like vacant land investment. It's like acquiring land in anticipation of future development and rezoning. Like people are expecting that Nsukka will someday become a capital. It will become a state of its own, not a capital. It will become a state of its own, and that's the other state, and have the Nsukka city as its capital. So people are buying land in anticipation that one day it's going to be a state on its own. Same thing with several other places. Rezoning can suddenly make a place open up in ways it didn't open up before. So land banking is a thing. That's like saving your money in land and not in the banks that you know. Then you have farmland investments, same thing as the one we talked about earlier, where you buy land for agricultural purposes and then for um, cattle rearing. Then the last one we are going to talk about is timberland investments. Acquiring land with mature timber or planting trees for future harvesting. People buy land just for the timber in it. You know what they use timber for paper and so many other things, buildings and all that. Imagine if you have land in a place where they have a lot and lots and lots of mature timber. Wood is expensive. You make a lot of tons of profits on not just your land, but the things in the land. So people buy land to plant what we call cash crops. Those crops like crops that give you oil, crops that bring latex, rubber, all those kind of crops. So that's still an investment. I don't want you to have the mindset that buying land is just for building houses. There are a lot of things you can do with your land that is not building house and make profits, much more profit than if you built a house on the land. So these are the different types of land investments that you can find in Nigeria. Remember that each type of investment comes with its own set of challenges and considerations like zoning, market conditions, environmental factors. So it's very crucial to conduct due diligence before investing, and that is why you have me who conducts the due diligence for you and lets you know whether to invest or not. See, like I said earlier, Amara is not all about you buying land. Amara is all about you buying land and being happy that you bought the land. So, click on the subscribe button. We are going to be having more videos coming up, educating, informing, and entertaining you on lands and properties. It was my pleasure to come to you this morning, and I'll see you sometime soon.